Behind me is my old man's XW GT. It's got a 351 Windsor in it, and it feels slow as balls. Why it feels slow is when you put your foot to the floor, really only opening the throttle butterflies about that much. If I push against the accelerator linkage back there, I can get it to open up maybe another 30-40%. So today I'm going to take this off here and give the linkage a bit more travel and hopefully get this thing to breathe like it should. This trick should work for any car with a Holley Carb on it and an accelerator linkage like this. I know all the old Fords have them like this. I'm pretty sure American Fords do too. And this is just your standard Holley Carby. Pretty sure it will work for most things. So I'm going to just pop that out like that, which was already undone earlier, and just knock this out of the little ball like so. There we go. So the idea is here, I want to be able to thread or cut a new thread into this linkage to about there, and that'll hopefully give me the full opening when I put the foot to the floor. Like that there. Now we have to figure out what thread's on here. So with a tap and die kit, you usually get one of these like thread figure-outer thingamajigs. And this one is a number 24, which fits beautifully on there. So that's the one we're going to use. So we just have to find a corresponding thread maker. Looks like that one there, the number 24. Yep. Bingo bango. Don't know why I'm using that microfiber cloth, but whatever. This is a quick video and a quick fix. We need to put our thread jigger, I had the tool, in this thing. I think it goes in that side there. Tighten her up so it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm going to need some lubrication. Oh yes, smell that? That's the smell of victory. Now that I've got a view from the top, I can clean as I go. Spray your WD-40 everywhere. Look how nicely that goes down now. Come on, we're nearly at the fresh stuff. Now we're at virgin territory. And on this new steel, you want to kind of go in a little bit, back it up. Give it a bit of a clean, lubricate, and keep going. So you're slowly cutting in a bit at a time. Oh, can you hear those fresh threads being produced? Fresh threads. Say that 10 times fast. Fresh threads. Sounds like what a cool person would talk about when they get new clothes. Hey man, check out my fresh threads, man. Now if you're smart, you would have measured how far down you needed to go, but I'm just going to go down to the bottom because I have a feeling we're going to need all the adjustment that we can get. This is more boring than I thought it would be. Yep, I'm calling that complete. Right. Awesome, check out that new thread. And let's just check if this little jigger goes on without a fuss. That's on the old thread, and it's all the way on the new thread. Look at that. Bloody marvellous. Look at all that extra adjustment that we've got. Right, now, let's whack this back on the vehicle and try and get it to mount it properly. Okay, so before we put the washers on, just do a test fit. Now, there, that looks pretty good to me. And I'm just going to floor it and see if it goes all the way back. Oh, that's heaps more. Look at that. We got this bit on, and when I floor it, it goes all the way back to about there. So when I put my foot on, I'm listening for that. So let's just test it. I reckon that's pretty good. So now let's just wait for all the juice to evaporate from the carby, and then I'll fire it up and see how it responds. That feels so much better. So much less doughy. Let's have a listen down here, just because. Beautiful, job done. Now I can take it for a drive and experience the, what, 300 and something horsepower this thing should have, instead of the 195 that it had before we increased the acceleration thingo. Accelerator linkage, you know what I mean. But before we do that, I think I've got a charging issue. Fair dinkum. Anyway, that's it. When I take this out, I'm going to take you with me. In the meantime, check out the links below to my Instagram for Meatball Garage. You'll get an update of what's happening in the shed just by following that. And if you're into dodgy travel, I've got my travel channel downstairs as well, so have a look at that. In the meantime, thanks for watching. See you soon. Chicka chow.